the future and how Big Brother Microsoft is preparing itself for it. In case you're not aware, there is this company which is doing research on nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion has always been the cradle of cheap energy. And not only that, the company has also found a way to bypass the heat exchanger, where you put water and boil it and use it to generate electricity. So instead of doing that like how they do with the traditional nuclear fission, the company has found a direct way of generating power. This is by tapping into the coil, the magnetism that is produced by this fusion, directly tapping electricity out of that. This is very promising when it comes to space exploration. In case you've been paying attention, you must have heard at some point Elon Musk talking about how there is no substitute for rockets. There is no way there's going to be another kind of technology that is going to replace rockets. That is true for now, for when it comes to lifting off of the gravity or thick atmosphere of the Earth. Once you get into orbit, this other technology is very promising after you've left orbit. Microsoft contracted this small company. It invested, or rather bought out this company. They were bought out to produce nuclear electricity using their new technology for some data center. This is interesting, but it's actually not all that important. What is important is that technology, that type of nuclear fusion, nuclear fusion, where you're able to directly generate electricity with very little input. Given that the method of exchange has been streamlined, it becomes incredibly efficient. So those are the two breakthroughs that would lead to opening up of the solar system. Big Brother Microsoft has already tapped into that. So they are very well positioned to be able to provide this platform for space exploration, opening up the solar system. If I were to invest in the future, those are the kinds of companies that I would be looking into, because they are looking into the far future.